Is Paul McCartney done? Can he still sing those Beatles songs that we've grown to know and love? All of this and a lot more will be revealed in the up and coming video when I'm going to react to Paul McCartney singing Sgt. Pepper's and Helter Skelter live in London, December last year. I'm going to check out this video very shortly. But before we do that, if we could help you or someone that you know with their singing, we would be absolutely honored. Please check out the links below for more info. We pride ourselves on giving result-driven singing lessons that guarantee results in 3 weeks if you follow the teacher's instructions. We have numerous studios throughout Australasia. We also do online singing lessons worldwide, 7 days a week. Without any further ado, let's get stuck into my favorite singer. Now, Paul McCartney is the reason why I wanted to sing. He was the first person that I heard when I was very, very young. I listened to my mum's Beatles albums, and there was also a Beatles cartoon on as well too every Saturday morning, right before Mr. Magoo. And they were really the big inspiration for me. Power pop growing up was huge. It was the Beatles, the Kinks, the Easy Beats, Roy Orbison. They were huge inspirations when I was in primary school. When I got into high school, I got into definitely different genres and different music, but the Beatles were the mainstay for me, and Paul was always my favorite singer. I loved Paul. I don't know why. I just liked Paul's voice better than John's. When I was growing up, I was drawn to Paul's voice when I was growing up. They were the first band that when CDs came out, I brought the complete box set. I got the whole entire box set. I've got a lot of bootlegs, the BBC recordings. So I am a huge Beatles fan. I've got Beatles posters hanging up in my house here now as well too. So, and I've had Beatles posters hanging up in my bedroom whilst I was growing up since I was very young. So they've been a huge inspiration to me, and I absolutely love the Beatles, and they're definitely my favorite band. I haven't seen Paul McCartney for years, probably about 15 or 20 years, and a few people have DM'd me saying, is Paul McCartney, does he still have it? I've seen him, it sounds like he uses auto-tune or whatever it might be. I don't know because I haven't seen him. I haven't watched any of his performances live of late. I did do a reaction video to one of his songs. I think that was actually from Melbourne, but this was recorded. This is Paul McCartney with Ringo Starr guesting on drums, singing Sgt. Pepper's, which is one of my favorite all-time songs and all-time albums, and also Helter Skelter. This is live at O2 Arena in London last December, right before Christmas. Let's have a listen to Paul. Let's see what he sounds like.
The one and only Mr. Ringo Starr. Tony, I've had a great night tonight. How about you? Should we rock? Only rock. You only rock? Okay, get on your kid, Hey, come on, give it up, give it up. Come on, rock me. One, two, three, four.
Okay, I'm just going to stop it there. So that was Sgt. Pepper's Reprise. So that's the last song on the Sgt. Pepper's album. So it's a different version to track number 1 that opens up the Sgt. Pepper's album. Look, I thought that Paul sounded great then. Now, obviously he had some backing vocalists. The drummer was singing the whole part with Paul, so it was a little bit hard to distinguish Paul by himself, but that sounded great. It was way tuned down. Like, I reckon that was tuned down a full step, maybe even 2 full steps, but it was quite low. I thought that Paul sounded good. I can see that he was doing some different nuances, just changing the melody up there, but sounded fantastic. I was really surprised that they brought Ringo up on stage, and they've got the 2 drummers playing along like Ringo couldn't do it. I know that they used to do that on the late night show with David Letterman's band, where if there was a band playing on Letterman, the house band would be playing drums, maybe so that they wouldn't go off and do something else. But I thought that was probably, a little bit disrespectful, because I think Ringo's a fantastic drummer. I really is incredibly underrated. That was great. Love that song. Love both versions of Sgt. Pepper's, but particularly love that version of the song. Paul sounded really good, but again, I couldn't really give my honest opinion about it, because there was a lot of backing vocals going on, maybe even some tracks happening there as well too. But definitely the drummer was singing. I think maybe the other guitarist was singing as well too. I couldn't quite see the other guitarist on the other side. But so far, fantastic. I would so far definitely go and see Paul McCartney if he came out and he was performing like this, because it sounds great. Let's watch the rest of it. We're about a third, just past a third the way through this, so I think they're going to break into Helter Skelter now. As I said, I haven't watched this or heard these 2 versions. I love Helter Skelter. A lot of bands have covered Helter Skelter. U2 did a fantastic cover of Helter Skelter. Motley Crue did a great version of Helter Skelter, so it's a really it's been covered by a lot of different bands. Let's get into it. I think Helter Skelter's coming up here. Okay, let's just pause it there. Look, it's tuned down. It's a very, very high song. The original version of it on the White Album is very high. And, you know, Paul in the original song goes all the way up into falsetto and screams the falsetto out. Aerosmith were also another band that did a fantastic version of Helter Skelter as well too, live. Was it released on an Aerosmith album? I don't think so. But they did an amazing version of it. I really loved Aerosmith's version of Helter Skelter because he's got the falsetto that can cut it and got that screechy falsetto. Now, this song is tuned, again, it's very tuned down. I'm going to be saying 2 full steps. Paul's not using his falsetto at all and not screaming it out. He's just singing the song, singing it conservatively. And, you know, Paul would have to be, I'd be saying, late 70s now, maybe early 80s, and I think he's doing a very, very good job. It's nothing like the original. It's a lame version vocally of it, but he's doing a very, very good job. He's not doing any screaming. He's singing all the way through. His microphone technique is great. He hasn't got a lot of support here, not a lot of backing vocals that are coming in singing the same lines as him. There's da 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 da. There's that harmony going on with this guitarist. I can't see what the other guitarist is doing or the keyboard player in the band. I can see the drummer is doing some vocals as well too. So I think Paul's, you know, definitely cutting it, and, you know, let's watch the rest of it and see what he does for the rest of the song, because in the original version, he does scream and go high. We'll see what Paul does with the rest of it. That was great. I thought that was very, very good. I thought Paul was taking a conservative approach vocally. He wasn't going for any of the big high screams. He was making the melodies easier to sing and doing some lower melodies. But I thought it was a very good effort for someone that is that age. Didn't use any of his falsetto at all, which is Helter Skelter is the Beatles' heaviest song that they ever released. And Paul probably sings that the highest and screamiest and heaviest that he probably sung, besides John probably doing Twist and Shout, where John really sort of gave it to it on Twist and Shout and was screaming. But Paul did a fantastic job here. He's got an amazing band behind him. They're extremely tight. Paul's pitch was very good. His mouth placement to the mic was very good. I would love Paul's mouth to move a little bit more, particularly horizontally, like the yeah, Helter Skelter. To get these things, he's a bit Helter Skelter, a bit like that, a bit round. So I'd like Paul's mouth to move a little bit more, but he was doing it quite easily. He was doing a conservative melody, going for some lower notes. And is Paul McCartney done? No. I thought that performance for his age there was fantastic. He looks like he's in great shape. He sounds good. As I said, he's doing a long concert and he's preserving his voice and probably doing more shows as well too. So I think in that respect, I think he's done extremely well. Would I go and see Paul McCartney? 110%. I think he's got a great band. I think he's still sounding very good. He's got a lot of help. Let's not deny it. I'm pretty sure he's got some tracks happening behind him to sort of fill it out. So I'm pretty sure the drummer's playing to a click track and there's some backing vocals going on there where the other guys in the band aren't doing it, just to fill the sound out. And I'm not quite sure whether the other guitarist and or the keyboard player is as well too doing some backing vocals. I can only see Paul, this guitarist here, and the drummer doing some backing vocals and harmonies, sorry. I thought it was fantastic. That was great. I love Paul McCartney. He's still got it. That's all I've got for you. If you like this video, if I've missed something, if you want me to do a react video, actually, if you want me to do a react video, or is their voice gone, or anything like that, please put it in the description below. If I get enough people requesting a particular video, I will do a video for that particular artist. If you like this video, give it a like, thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Most importantly, if we could help you or someone that you know with their voice, we would love to help you out. We give online singing lessons worldwide. We also have numerous studios throughout Australasia. Check out the links below. Be good to each other. Live each day as if it's your last. Enjoy your music. Enjoy your singing. And until the next video, like Ringo Starr does, peace and much love. Bye-bye.